everyone, welcome to my channel Manu Beleza. I'm a former senior MAC makeup artist, events team member and a lessons facilitator. In my channel you'll be learning about so much makeup techniques, fashion and styling. So today we are going to talk about how to stop under eyes from creasing and achieve a beautiful flawless finishing. Hi, so I'm back again. So I'm without my foundation, I'm without my concealer. Nothing, you can see my under eyes, lines, blue circles, green circles, black circles, all kind of circles. Yes, it's alright, we can fix it. So the step number one to achieve an amazing makeup look, it doesn't matter, foundation, eye makeup, anti-eye cream, whatever, you need to feed your skin. You need to hydrate your skin. You need to drink loads of water. Anything, like anytime, just drink loads of fluid. This is my favorite green detox water. It's with lemon, it's with cucumber, apple, everything. So the number one is, before you do any makeup, if you want to keep your makeup so beautiful and fresh and glowy and everything, you need to hydrate your skin. Step number two is you have to wear a moisturizer. The way you use moisturizer to your whole face, you have to put it under your eyes as well. If you don't have an eye cream, it doesn't matter, use the same moisturizer. Sometimes if I don't have my eye cream, I use my moisturizer and leave it for like 5 to 10 minutes. Like the moment that you have a wash, just put your moisturizer, so then you don't have to do it again before you do the makeup. Let it set. That is number two. Then if you have any under eye circles, like very deep ones, like really dark blue, green, that you think that you have to fix, always use an orange corrector. This is my favorite. Get a flat brush or get any kind of brush, a smaller one. You even can use your fingers for this actually. Just start with the area that you have the blueness or the most darkest, where you think. Normally for me it's over here and here. Can you see? Yeah. When you do the foundation, for example, like I'm just retouching my foundation, just putting some foundation around. You never put foundation under your eyes. You'll just stop it where the line is. This line, you know, the deep line. You have to stop it then and there, because if you put foundation under your eyes and then you put concealer, then you put powder, then you put this and that, and then your under eyes will look so cakey. It's too heavy, and there's so much of products to work on this area, because this is the most sensitive area. So you should not put too much of products here, because we already put the concealer, we already putting the powder, we'll already put the moisturizer, the corrector. Like it's too much if you put the foundation, and the foundation texture will not be enough to keep this area long lasting because of the lines and that sensitiveness. So we are not putting foundation above this area. You have to really remember that. Then always when you choose a concealer, I suggest, this is my personal opinion, and you can use something like creamy. This is Maybelline Fit Me. This is an amazing, you can see this. This is an amazing concealer. I love this concealer. It has a creamy texture. The NARS creamy textured concealer. And one of my favorites, it's the Tarte Double Dry Beauty Tarte Shape. This is a very popular concealer. I love this concealer because it's very smooth, it stays long, and it's not so expensive as well, so it's really good. So when you retouch with a concealer after the foundation, just take the concealer. You can use a concealer brush as well if you are a person who doesn't want to have so powdery, so thick makeup look, full makeup look. You can take a little bit to a brush like this and just tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it under your eyes. Don't go over. And for those who doesn't want to have full coverage, just get a little bit, the minimum area. You have to just apply it and just buff it with a beauty blender. I really recommend a beauty blender because a beauty blender will really help that blending effect, you know, because blending is very important when it comes to under eyes. This is the area that you have all the lines. This is the area that you get the darkness, so you don't have to show so cakey and thick look under eyes. So it will really automatically create an older look, like, you know, you look like 100 years sometimes, because when there's so much of products that you have so much of lines. So this is very important. We are doing makeup not to look older or not to look ugly. We need to get some kind of a beauty from what we have. So this is very important. Makeup is not about becoming a mask or becoming a clown. It's about doing something to enhance what you have already. So a damp beauty blender, I love this. So take a little bit of concealer if you want again, or do not use the concealer, use the beauty blender or the brush as soon as you put the concealer. Let it be for like 1 minute maximum, because let it go inside your lines. When you talk, when you smile, with your expressions, let that concealer sink into your skin. So whenever you need to put the powder and whenever you blend it, it will not absorb the concealer to the sponge or the brush. This is very important. Now it's time to blend the concealer. Just press it. Do not rub it or move it or anything like that. Just press it and work into the skin. Just press it to the skin. So in this way, that the concealer will stay much longer and you will cover all the pores and the lines, and it's a really nice technique. So make sure you don't move it. You will keep the concealer at least for 30 seconds this way. So this is a very useful technique. You have to keep the concealer at least 30 seconds on your skin. Then you have to blend it with a damp beauty blender. Then the most important technique is you should never put a normal full cover powder under your eyes. The moment you put a full cover powder under your eyes, this will create lines and your under eyes are going to look very heavy. So this is the most important thing. When you pack it up with powder, you have to find something really soft. Like this is my most favorite Laura Mercier, the translucent powder. The importance of translucent powder is the translucent powder doesn't have a color. It's a no color powder. You can just see it like a white color powder, but it's finely very thin powder. So you don't have to pack up with so much of thick foundation looking powders. The moment you put, it's going to be too much on your skin. Take a little bit of powder like this and press it to your concealer. Just like this. Just press it. You see, this powder doesn't make your under eyes darker. It doesn't change the color of your concealer or anything because it's a translucent one. So just pack it up and put wherever that you feel like you are getting oil or you are getting lines, just like that. And take a beauty blender or a sponge and again just soften it up. That's it. Wow, can you see the difference when you put the concealer that way, like, you know, like full coverage? And I'm full coverage girl, so like I love packing things. For people who love to have full coverage, this is the best step. So take a damp beauty blender. I have a smaller one just to work on my under eyes. It has to be a little bit damped with water, just damp beauty blender. Take it to the powder, get enough product, this much, then go closer to to your concealer area. Don't go over again. I know it's a lot, but then again, don't worry. You'll see how amazing it's gonna look. We call this baking actually. I know you must be knowing about the baking, but this tip really works. And you can take a little bit to the areas that you feel you're getting oily, you get lines, you get crackiness. This finely, thinly melted powder will do so much for you. This powder will directly get inside your lines and it'll totally cover. It'll be like a foundation. It'll cover 100% and it will not let lines appear again. So you have to keep this way at least for 1 minute. So with your talking, when you are smiling, expressions, everything, let it work that way. So the powder will sink into the lines and it will cover, it will fill the lines and it will not show the lines anymore. So till you have this, this look, this is a beautiful look, yeah? You just go ahead with your foundation, your contour, highlighting. So then now it's time to remove the powder mask. So for this, you can directly take a brush and powder it up. Just like this. You can just take a brush, just remove the excess. See, you don't see any. Oh, it's so soft. You feel like it's so soft. Just brush it up. Or if you have a colored skin, if you feel this white powder gives gray effect, just in case. There are translucent powders which suits your skin as well. You don't have to get the white one. If you have a very colored skin, you can get the same translucent powder with the same texture, even from Laura Mercier. You can get with a little bit of tint of color. So that is very nice as well. This technique will really help you from creasing, especially the under eyes, and it will help to keep your under eye makeup so long lasting. But there is one thing that you have to keep in mind. You should not wear makeup and go outside. Like, you should not wear makeup and go under the sun. No makeup will tolerate heat or humid. So keep it in your mind that you don't use so much of powder and makeup and go under the sun. So I hope that you enjoyed my video, and I'm sorry, I'm very new to YouTube. It's just me, myself and my camera with minimum equipment. So I hope you'll understand. But I will come up with so many amazing tips like this, and please stay with me and don't forget to share my video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up, please. Love you so much. Till I come next time, take care. Bye.